Mooney, say hi. Come on, buddy. Come on. You okay, sweetie? Sorry, man. Me too. Come on, get Mooney. About tripped over my fucking dog. Come on. Fine, man. Fuck you. What's up, Dylan? I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? Can't talk inside. My kids are sleeping. Watch this. Mooney, come on. I'll say that if you subscribe to my channel. I'm doing well, man. Man, I got some crazy video of some shit that happened in the sky tonight in Athens, Ohio. I'm going to download it on here on my YouTube page either later on or this morning. It's pretty clear of like two spaceships just like maneuvering back and forth. It looks like a reflection, and then they just disappear like fast. It's pretty wild. I'm not bullshitting. I just haven't had time to put it online yet. Where's everybody from? Yeah, I appreciate that, whoever you are, male or female. Sinful Mix. Subscribe to my channel. I like the positivity. My head's held high, but I'm going through some shit right now. Thank you. Where are you from? People on here, go hit the subscribe button. I'm new to this. What kind of gaming channel? It's my watchdog. Mooney. What are you doing, pretty boy? You're funny. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this. I just kind of bounce everywhere. I don't really have a genre, but I'm a big football fan. Like a big football fan, and I'm very knowledgeable. Just don't know if I have the etiquette to get behind the camera like a phone video all the time and like get out there. And MPSC's ESPN backwards, in case you wondered. What do you mean, what do I get up to? What do I do? Like, what's my hobbies? Or like, what do I talk about? I mean, to be honest, I'm just trying to hit like the subscriber mark, like the 500 and stuff like that to get monetized. My hobbies are taking care of my kids, because I think that's definitely a hobby. Not being with my kids, doing stuff with them, working out, making money. My channel's new, and I kind of just like, if you go look at my channel, I have all kinds of random shit on my shorts. I'm not like a professional or nothing, but I'm ADD, so I like all kinds of stuff. I'm afraid if I just stick to sports, that it's going to be boxed in from the beginning. I thought about just, I don't know what I want to do. I guess I better decide that soon, huh? I think I've been doing all right, just starting out. It's not necessarily how much can you make, it's just kind of another income source. What's a PFP? Yeah, I don't know how much money it is. I just feel real uncomfortable putting myself out there, you know, like, and it would be nice just to get compensated just a little bit, but if not, it's cool. It wouldn't be my main source of income, obviously. Yeah, man, I'll check it out whenever I get off here. Subscribe to my channel if you don't care, man. That's one thing I've learned. The views come, but the subscriptions of loyal people is kind of what it is, what it's about. I've seen. I got a job, dude. How do you know I don't have a job? I just said it's another source of income, a passive, income. It's not my main income, meaning that I have another one, so. Dude, you don't know what I have. You don't know what's easy. The only way to make money in this world is to have more than one income. Any millionaire will tell you that. Yeah, man, I've been flirting with the idea of basically opening myself up for a lot of judgment, being online. And, what do you mean by take care of yourself? I'm interested in what you're, elaborate a little bit. What do you mean? crack pipe my ass, dude. I need to quit letting little small-minded people get under my skin like I do, man. I would never get on someone's live at 2:54 a.m. and talk shit to them. To me, that's 2 steps back. This is probably the first halfway productive. I'm in Ohio. What state you in? I've met a few people on here just talking, you know, on the chat back and forth that even before I felt it or seen it, they thought they had stuff in common with me, and I had a pretty good conversation with them, and that made me feel pretty well. It was nice. Mooney, get up here. Australia, damn. No, but my son plays it. He loves it. He loves soccer. I've watched him play. I tried to play it. It was kind of hard. Excuse me. Where are you guys from? Sinful Mix. It always interests me when people from out of the country. It seems like it's so populated with people like that on here. That's sad you can connect on the internet easier with someone from across the country than it is for them to get into our country and speak face to face. That's wild. New York, that's fun. What part of New York? I'm not gonna lie though, it would be kind of cool to become like a big, not YouTube star or some stupid shit like that, but just like an influential person. You know, I like helping people. I don't have the credentials to legally, but I like to talk to people. I like to get to know people. I actually have my own business, power washing company. We do a multitude of things, but that's our main line of work. So we work about 5 to 6 months out of the year. That's not my, like I said, I talked earlier, I have multiple incomes. I used to be able to save money, but now it seems like I have to dip into saving sometimes. That's another thing that's crazy. It's really crazy to me, the people that make all the money off donations on YouTube. That's kind of what really made me curious. This guy I watch, and I quit watching him because I think he's a liar. But I religiously watched him. And the other day, whenever I just kind of wanted to get reacquainted with what he was talking about, he was pissed off that he called it a honey bun, which is $100. He was mad that he was $15 away from like $700 or $800. And then someone donated $100 off rip, right? Then I went to his history and watched his previous 5 or 6, just skipped ahead because they were 4-hour long live streams. And he was getting $1,200, $1,500 donation total at the end of the night, man. That's fucking mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. mind-blowing that someone like that's literally getting on camera and just talking and reporting on dumb shit, and people are just like head over heels for the dude, man. I don't understand that. I respect the hustle, but that surely there's no sustainability in that. Mooney, get your ass down here. I would feel so uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable asking my father for help ever. I couldn't imagine getting online and asking people, or getting the type of donations this dude was getting. Donations. To get the kind of money this guy's getting, I would feel so uncomfortable getting mad about it. I'd be out there doing fucking backflips, running into traffic, doing whatever these people ask me to do to get paid like that, and this dude's crying about it. Telling people he's gonna get offline and withhold info, and then he went and got a whole Discord and he charged people for that. That's fucking crazy. The ego behind it. No, well, I mean, like, maybe you're right, because different people value different things, and maybe the type of people he targets, they value the information that he gives. But he was reporting on this murder case, right? This rapper died, and he's just pulling shit out of his ass, man, and accusing people of who he thought was the murderer. Had people believe in it, causing problems, and then ended up being a totally different group of people. Yet he's still reporting on it and still making money. So I get it, but you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. I have heard about the Mr. Beast stuff. This guy's name, I'm not going to name drop. I'm not going to be that person. It is what it is. Mr. Beast stuff's crazy, man. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, before this stuff broke, I was sitting in bed and I was watching, his videos would always be recommended to me. And I'm looking and watching them and I'm thinking, man, how does this dude do it? Makes all this money. I made a couple $100,000 in 1 year, and I've lost it all since, so I'm not bragging. But I remember the amount of work and effort I had to put in to do so. And I'm looking at these young guys and I'm like, how the fuck are they making this money and withholding, their wits? And sure as shit, a couple weeks later, it breaks that he does what he did, or whatever it is. I have children. I would kill someone if I ever found out someone did some shit to them. What, my buddy? This is my dog Mooney. It's my little boy's dog. Come here, buddy. He's ugly as hell. He's my buddy though. I don't know what the fuck I'd do without this dog, man. I saved him from a box at a gas station. There's the last one left. Come here, buddy. Come here. I don't think he knows how to get down the steps. Half his body on the step and half his body on the other one. I don't own an actual car wash. That would be another great, that's like a laundromat kind of. It's like a luxury. It's like an actual physical power washer, it's like a water hose, but a super strong water hose. I don't know how to explain it. Um, you just go to people's houses. You know, sometimes you got to get on a lift. Sometimes you got to just use a ladder. Sometimes you can use different things, different processes to do so. Um, I watched the first Deadpool because I think movies were big back then when it came out. But man, since movies have kind of went to the wayside, I don't really watch TV much. Sports, and that's about it. Such an ugly ass dog, man. Aren't you, Mooney? He's a loyal, smart dog, though. Anyway, yeah, yes, sir. Um, I can tell you that for a fact. I actually don't have a washer and dryer where I live, so I have to get a laundromat. I've lived in the same place for 2 years. Use the same laundromat to use one of the big washers. I think the base pay for it was like $7 when I moved here, which it holds a lot of loads, like my ex did. She did all the laundry, did all the loads. But oh man, now I did laundry yesterday, and I think I'm paying $8.50 in the same washer. So it's went up $1.50, and they haven't got new washers and dryers or anything like that. It's a nice place, but yeah, there's definitely money in it. I know it's 3:08 in New York. I don't know how you're up Central. I don't know what it is in Australia, but I'm tired. My kids go home tomorrow for the school year, and it's kind of fucked me up. It's kind of put me through a bad one, man. But what can you do? I haven't put myself in the position to be able to give them that comfort and structure. And due to my poor choices, they're going home to stay with the one who decided to do that. But I'm almost there. Time goes though, so almost isn't good enough, and I regret it. Try it. Yeah, Monday at 5:07. Yeah, you're ahead of us, man. East Coast in Australia. Y'all think we're going to go to war over here in America? I live in a pretty rural country area, I guess. I'm from the country, and I live in the city. Um, it's 3:08 in the morning here, man. Monday morning. I don't care politics much, but economy-wise, I hope Trump gets back in office just because of the economy. I'm much more happier when I'm financially free and I can do for more people, do for others more than myself. Seems like when I'm broke, I kind of gotta, I live paycheck to paycheck. I feel like I'm unhappier. I feel like I'm always going and not getting nowhere. But when I have that cushion, I have that freedom. It's nice. It takes a lot of stress out of my life. Hey, anytime I go live in the gym, I get about 400, that's retarded, I'm slide. Excuse me for using the R word, it was really rude, but I get about that many total in a short period of time. In about an hour, I'll get 400 to 700 views. But the amount of people that get on here and talk shit is mind-blowing. I mean, I don't have much interesting to say, so nobody's really going to get into it. It sucks when you're almost 35 years old and 15 years from 50, and you're at a crossroads and you got to figure shit out. You kind of got to get back to the basics of life, like things you were doing when you weren't doing shit. I feel like, if they're good things, and you get the answers that way, slowly but surely. Are you going to be one of those people that hangs around from the beginning to the end, no matter how bad it gets or how good it gets? Because I've seen this before on people's there. I definitely can't. When's the best time to go live? Just anytime something happens or feeling some type of way or what? My life's crazy. If I would have filmed my life 2 years or a year ago, or, right when COVID hit, if I would have filmed it from then up until about, so I'm being honest, up until I got remarried, it would be interesting for someone from the country that looks like me and the shit I was doing. I have receipts too, so I mean I could tell stories on that, my life during that. It might not be as interesting because it's not very long. I guess if you can't make something last very long, then you're just, I don't know, you suck. That's my problem. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for saying this goodbye. I appreciate it. It's nice. The woman I'm with now thinks that she's in a bad spot in life. She thinks that, all of her problems are the worst problems, and I'm not talking negative. I'm trying to, maybe I'm wrong when I say this, but I'm always telling her when she says that, if you stop life right now, she's 27, I'm 35, there's an 8-year difference. And I said, if I could accumulate the little bit of whatever I've learned in that 8-year time gap and rewind my life back to then, I would be a millionaire right now, and half of my problems would be gone. And she don't really listen. She just kind of still takes her problems, and it's cool. I try to help her, try to give her my advice. And I feel like you got to make a move now. My work schedule, my hours are really different. Like I might not work until noon one day, but work from noon to 8 or noon to 9. And it'll be just like, whether it's one house, 3 houses, it just depends on what somebody wants done. Some days I want to work 3 hours, and, that's my problem too, is that I get real complacent, I guess. My kids have taken up a lot of my summer too. They deserve that. Had a great time with them. Hindsight's a motherfucker, man. I've never really had anything to give anybody. And I worked my ass off for a year straight, doing something that, I used to live in like a selfish drug world. Like in the drug world, I used to live like in a selfish lifestyle, right? And then I learned like the opposite way basically the complete opposite way to that. Get up here. And I started doing some things different, and I accumulated some stuff, and I got with this woman, God bless her. And I never tried to like wow her with anything. I just tried to take care of her. That was my choice. I wanted to make her life as comfortable as I could make it. And the whole time I just, I got not really stabbed in the back. She wasn't ready. I was stupid. good woman. But man, some people don't deserve some of the shit they go through, and it's fucked up. But that's hindsight. I think about that too often, though. I only had like 19 subscribers like a month and a half ago. And I just post shorts. I didn't even know nothing about live streaming. I still don't. Business don't necessarily knock on your door. It can, because a lot of times when you're in places like doing it, or doing the job, probably shouldn't be smoking. But when you're doing the job in like a well-populated area, and that could be like 5 or 6 houses, people driving by sometimes could stop and ask. Especially, okay, let's say there's in a place where houses are dirty, more susceptible to being dirty than I guess not. Then you'll have people coming up asking, like, it looks really good compared to what it used to look like when I drive by, and they would. So it's not too bad. Definitely an up and coming thing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you can use drugs in moderation if you that goddamn dog just went, Mooney, get up here. Trying to sneak down them damn steps. Get your ass up here. Fuck, God, just found it. It's a fucking lighter. Man. I'm about to walk back inside for a damn lighter. I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette and probably go to sleep. Yeah, my ADD is probably what's going to derail my YouTube career before it even starts. My inability to keep a good conversation. Tomorrow, I think either tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna go to my mom's house and power wash her house. She needs it done. Her house is fucking green on the side. And if it's nice out, I might video that for a minute. I could show videos, but I have, I feel like when you understand what you're doing and what it's for, it's kind of not something that, not to be proud of, but not something that you, or that I want to make too much of a priority to do, you know what I mean? I don't know how people that I work with would feel either. Kind of rednecks, kind of different and backwards about stuff like that. Good people, really good people, hard-ass workers, but like I said too, I also like to go live at the gym. It seems like a lot of people like to watch workout stuff. And when I work out, I don't really talk or listen to music. I kind of just go. Sometimes I'll interact with people who are talking shit. That seems to be a positive, or a reoccurring theme. Oh yeah, he can do that, especially if he owns it. It might be, hey man, it might be an idea, I guess. I mean, I gotta put my foot right in my mouth, because if he owns this truck, which I am a, business, it's mine. It's just an LLC, but it's the same difference. I probably have more rights than somebody that's, working at a big place, a corporation or whatever. So maybe video and just letting it run, not really necessarily paying attention to it. People probably would watch that shit. It's kind of satisfying. Because when you power wash shit, you gotta go, depending on the siding, you gotta go slow over it a couple times. Mooney. Oh, fuck, no way. Come here. Come on up there, buddy. Come on. Fuck, man. Quit going up there. Sit down here. Jesus Christ. Tell me you guys just heard that shit. I just dropped my lighter down like 3 flights of steps after trying to look for it and just found it. Fuck. I'm in pretty good shape. I can get them stairs. There's nothing like working out hard for about an hour then smoking a cigarette right afterwards. Something about that I really enjoy. Hey, smoking's the worst. If smoking's the worst I'm doing right now, I feel like I'm doing all right. But I'm just justifying it. It is bad for you. Definitely a lot of side effects. Smoking's a turn off to a lot of people, isn't it? Better question probably is, what drug didn't I use? I smoke weed still. Usually when I say weed, this dog goes crazy, man. I don't blow smoke in his face, but I have before. And he likes shit and hang around when I smoke. I don't know, man. But if you ever want to be in a relationship and have any kind of real love and understanding with anybody, you should always put your best self in your best position to be able to understand that person, I guess. Give your best self to somebody, everybody. I feel like when people go out and, I don't know, try to give someone the world before they get the world, and that's their big mistake. It's always been mine. I've always had consequences for it. Oh shit, I put a goddamn Coke in the freezer, it probably blew up. Fuck, and it's a glass bottle. fucking dog don't know how to be quiet. It's probably in there jumping on the couch right now. Hey man, hang on a second. Can't be loud, my daughter's. Man, it would be cool. Sorry, I had to be quiet. I was inside. My little girl came out and laid on the couch. I can't be all loud and shit. I gotta use a fucking junk rope to put my... She's just a leash for my dog to take him out. His ass is already sprinting down the steps. Moon, get the fuck over here. I'm afraid he's gonna run. I don't know. But it'd be cool as hell to make 1,000 subscribers, but probably wouldn't be subscribed to somebody if I wasn't interested in watching their shit. I like to eat. I don't like to eat real healthy. I probably should. I just really like fruit roll-ups. I like bottled up Coke. I about said something I shouldn't have. Who doesn't like regular Coke has tried it anyway, being honest. I've had my kids for the first time and for consecutive months, and I've really got to know them this summer. And I don't even want to talk about it, but probably going to have to deal with a lot of emotions today because I go home for school. I got to squeeze one more night out of their mom, so I got to squeeze one more night with them because their mom wanted to have them home tonight, or last night I guess, and had them all summer. They had to go home for one day, which was stupid. And then I got them back for like, I think 48 more hours. They only lived 25 minutes away. I moved a county up from my ex unintentionally. It's the only place like the nice, decent place I could find for rent. Everything else was too high. And they go home today, and it really sucks. I'm really dreading it. Because it's going to go back to me getting them on the weekends. But if I didn't work my ass off last year, I would have never put myself in a position to have them all summer. So unfortunately it took money and to make the time comfortable for them, because, I could just be given the bare minimum, but I care too much, way too much, and I've been absent too much, so. And they're 9 and 6. I got a little boy and a little girl. What's it? Offending everyone. What's he do? I'll check it out. Excuse me. You said the 1K thing, man. That's pretty cool. I like that. The fact that you're advocating for it. I'm nobody special, but I really think it's cool that, if you're going to be on here and this is what your thing is, then that you're pushing that kind of stuff, because maybe people like you are the reason people like me ever get any kind of positive traction at this thing. I put minimal effort in the beginning, just uploading dumb shorts that I videoed myself, nothing special, just I guess just self-indulged in the fact I'd upload a video and get about 600-700 views, or a short, and I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it day after day, and it started adding up, and the more I did it, the more I seen it, and I've always wanted to get on here and talk. I've just never cared to, I guess. Never really wanted to go past that step of actually doing it. It just feels real weird videoing yourself, talking to people that you're not really talking to. It's a full moon out here and it's bright as hell. It looks like midday out in the light. Mooney, come here. Here, buddy. Oh God, he's gonna try to fucking play. Mooney, come here. Here. God damn it. I probably wouldn't want to be tied up by a jump rope either. It's literally a jump rope. I don't know where his leash is at. Come here, buddy. Come on in. Oh. He thinks it's fucking playtime. He's gonna start barking, gonna let everybody riled up and pissed off at me. Watch. He does this shit. Come here. God damn it. Mooney, come on, dude. Stop. Motherfucker. Are you serious right now? Dude, it's 4 in the morning. Stop. Probably my Wi-Fi. Let me get it better in range. This dog's not gonna fucking stop anyway. Is it still doing it? Oh shit, my bad. This dog's off the chains, man. You better get your ass up here, dude. If he sees any other dog, he'll fucking chase it, bark at it. He'll cause, watch, if it happens, he'll cause so much of commotion for no reason. He don't care. He's a great watchdog, though. He can smell someone coming before they knock on the door. It's pretty wild. And it's funny because people look at him. When people come to the door and knock, some people will scare off. I'll notice he'll knock long. If I have him in the bedroom, then he'll run out and bark at the door and they're gone. It's tiny. Come on. I'm gonna have to fucking run. Oh my God. Mooney. Go. 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 Thank God. Good boy. Come here. He wants to go inside. You're all right, buddy. Come here. Yeah, the consistent conversation that you guys have went back and forth with tonight, I really appreciated. Good, positive. It's cool. You guys got some stuff out of me that probably would have never been shared had you guys asked questions, didn't ask questions. So I appreciate the hell out of it. This has to be the only stream this month. I think like 7 fruit roll-ups. Started opening that fucking roll-up, man. He was on it. Thank you, buddy. I love music, man. Love music. What kind? do you play? Yeah, answering questions rapid fire isn't very fun sometimes. This is gonna sound kind of funny. Where I'm from, you usually don't find people that listen to too much rap or hip hop or whatever you want to call it. But I have a real big. I really like certain types of music, certain artists, and a lot of it's because of their producers' music, like their beats. I'm a big fan of it. Like, there's a lot of hip hop. There's a lot of rap, and today, like a lot of rappers. There's a lot of different types of a lot of different artists, and I really like the Midwest hip hop. I'm really big fan of it. Producers like Band Play. He's probably my favorite one. Any song he produces, I like. And it's always them guys from the Midwest. Like Young Dolph, he was a big one. Big fan of his. Sucks he had to pass away. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what Doom is, and there's a game called Doom, but if that's music related, I've never. I might have to check that out. Scott Storch too. I grew up on a lot of his music that he produced, but to be fair, I never really. Mooney, get your ass out here, dude. Come on. I never really. If I would have heard his songs before I watched his documentary about his life, I probably would have thought it was really corny. But then I watched him and seen what he was about, and became a real big fan of like what I grew up on. Knowing what he was doing to produce that stuff, it's pretty. I respect it. It's cool. Yeah, I will for sure. I didn't figure a video game that depicted a lot of guts and blood and shit was going to be that. I actually know about it. Is it hip hop? Is it hip hop? Is it like rock? What is it? I'm guessing rock. I'm a big rock. I mean, I like rock too. I just kind of, once again, kind of like the era that the music, like Bush. They were before me, but I really like Bush. I'm trying to think. Parkway Drive, I like them. Old Stains, not any of the new stuff, or new or whatever. I like a lot of Aaron knows, even his stuff he does by himself. You all live in an apartment or do you live in a house? Because my main goal is to buy a house soon that I can ultimately offer both of my kids their own bedroom. We have a nice apartment where we are. It's comfortable, but they have to share a room, and there's no independence in that. It's not much. It just seems like one kid takes over the other one. So I want to own a home soon, so I can give them that stability. who Young Dolph is? Was you a fan? And if you did, was you a fan of him? That's cool. I know a lot of the drill, not a lot, I'm not like an expert, but I know a lot of drill rappers in New York. I know like a lot of their music. I've checked it out. I think, did you know about the rapper that just got murdered in Florida? I don't want to say his name because I sound like a country as hell when I say it. His first name was Charles, though. That shit that's going on right now is wild as hell. If you're saying that about Young Dolph, you should go check out his artists that he had signed. Like, there's 4 or 5 of them dudes that can just rip, dude, and they're producing like the background music, the flow that they flow to is just it's really nice. It's nice. But you just gotta look it up, man. Just type in Florida rapper murdered in Tampa, and it should come up. It's just a rabbit hole. But he got ambushed at a hotel. Like walked down by an AR-15. It's just wild. It's wild as hell. But he did drill rap in Florida, and he always dissed his whatever they call ops or whatever. And he'd been shot multiple times. He got shot like 6 months ago, and it ended up being shot. Moody, get your ass up here, man. Come on. He ended up getting shot by the dude that ended up shooting him with the AR and killing him through his windshield. That dude tried to attempt taking his life a couple months ago and he got shot in the foot by him. That's crazy. And the kid got caught and is driving in his car with a gun that he used to shoot at that boy both times. Yeah, and ESTG from Kentucky, his people just got killed, 2 of them. And that was over a little girl getting killed a couple of years ago, I think. That lifestyle really interests me. Not that I want to live it, but like seeing how they live. It's fucked up, man. But I'm a big fan of their music, of that type of music. That's why I like to listen to it. It's not something that I glorify. It's just something I like. I don't know. But that stuff in Florida is wild. If you go watch the people that got arrested for it, it's like a movie scene, man. The Florida, I think the Jacksonville, Florida Sheriff's Office or whatever, they came and the SWAT team did, but they filmed it. They filmed them arresting the suspects. And dude, it's crazy. You should check it out. It's really, really interesting. Sit outside with their house with a megaphone. I'd post it if I knew how to and had the time. Everyone else has. But listen, man, or guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be on tomorrow sometime. I need to go to bed. I got a lot I got to deal with in the morning that I have not prepared myself to deal with. So I appreciate everything. It was cool talking to you guys. Hopefully we can talk soon. Hope you guys have a good day, man. Peace out.